You attract people and relationships according to the level of healing that you require and the lessons that you need to learn. So let me explain. If you are attracting narcissistic relationships, whether that's through family members or romantic or friendships or work, it's because they are reflecting what's inside internally, what you need to heal, the part of your inner child that needs to be healed, and the lessons that you need to learn at this point in your life. So, for example, narcissist. What does narcissist do? Narcissist, there are many types, many different types, but they're cookie cutters, okay? They are manipulative, they gaslight, they're bullies, they're energy vampires. There are different levels, and they come in every form and shape and colors. And I spent the past 25 years dealing with all kinds and study each and every one of them, each and every type. But so I've learned personally, by dealing with so many types, their patterns and their behaviors. So if you are currently in a relationship with a narcissist, or whether it's boss or romantic, doesn't matter, friendship, business, they are in your life, you attracted them because internally you need to learn how to speak up for yourself. So you need healing in your voice and in your throat area. You need to learn to be firm, direct, and have healthy boundaries. You need to learn to have respect for yourself. You need to learn your self-worth and your self-value. So these narcissists, right, come into your life. Nothing is a coincidence, right? You attracted these people. So if you believe, it depends where you are in your journey, spiritual, you believe in soul contracts, this is what's happening. So instead of staying in victim mode and why do I keep attracting narcissists, oh, poor me, pause and ask, what do I need to learn? Which area of my inner child, inner world needs healing? Take this opportunity. This person is mirroring inside you what needs to heal, that area of yourself that needs to heal. Okay? So, and it's always the same patterns. I had to go through this. I had to heal these areas of myself personally. Okay, I attracted many types, and the universe will test you. So even though you learn, and the universe will test you, and they will stay in your life way shorter period of time, because the more you learn, the more you're firm, the more you see right through it immediately. You're telling the universe, I see right through it. I know what's going on here. I am worthy, I am valued, I have self-love, I speak my truth, I stand up for myself. Okay, I have boundaries, I will fight for my peace, I will protect my peace no matter what, because my energy is my biggest asset. Yeah, your energy is your biggest asset. And if you're like me, I've invested lots and lots of money, time, and energy to get the frequency where I am. So I'm not going to allow just anybody to access that energy just like that. That trust is earned, okay? And peace is protected, right? And another point I wanted to make is spirituality is not about love and light only, okay? You have the shadow part, you have the dark side. We are living in a duality. You see it everywhere. So there's this misconception amongst the spiritual community. There's also, be careful with spiritual manipulators. They use, I see this on the dating apps and amongst spiritual gurus and mentors. This new age, okay, it 99% is hijacked. And I've seen the most narcissistic people in that area. Right? So I've been in that new age. I've been through it. I had to learn discernment. I had to learn not to put people on a pedestal. I had to learn that we're all equal. Okay, lots and lots of lessons there. But I also learned that people have this misconception that, you tell them you're spiritual, they think you're love and light and la la land, and they can just take advantage of you. So what they don't see coming is the dark part, okay, the fiery part. Spirituality is both, right? Have you ever heard of a spiritual warrior? That's what it is. Okay. So, yes, having boundaries, speaking up for yourself, respecting yourself, having value and self worth is spiritual. Okay. We are peaceful beings and compassionate in our heart, generous, kind, respectful. That being said, anyone who steps into our boundaries or tries to manipulate us or thinks that they're above us and belittle us, or they try to control us, not happening. Okay, not happening. The dark side will come out and will fight. We are in the spiritual warrior era. I'm sure you have noticed it's a lot of fire energy. The martyr energy, gone. Self-sacrifice, gone. Okay? No more. No more of that. Being a martyr, self-sacrifice, that's not love, right? That's this, everybody thinks, oh, if you self-sacrifice yourself, then that's how you're going to show love. No, people take advantage of you. People will walk all over you. And you will lose everything, just like I did. I was that person. I was the overgiver. I was, and I'm sure you are too if you're watching this video. Lots of empaths have to go through these lessons. Most empaths have huge hearts, high energy, okay? Healers, teachers, mentors, a lot to give. But if your heart chakra is too open and you're over giving, and you're not protecting it, you don't have a fence, and you don't have boundaries, and you just trust everybody, guess what's going on? It's like you having your house with the door wide open 24/7, and yeah, everybody just come on in and you don't care who's coming into your house. Okay? Your heart is your inner home. All right? Protect it. Keep the peace. Make sure that you have boundaries for the energy vampires out there, because let me tell you, they can smell you from miles away. It's energy. Energy it's not linear, okay? Energy is not a straight line. Energy doesn't know distance or time. Someone from in the US, someone from the Australia can hijack your energy if you don't practice energy hygiene. If you don't ground every single day, if you don't work on your inner healing and your inner child and get to a place where you value and respect yourself and have this self-unconditional love. So you want to get to a place where you love yourself and accept yourself unconditionally.